So these eyelashes were purchased offline, I think AliExpress, tomorrow. I was going to try to do it tonight. I'm trying to fight y'all, but I can't. Well, I can, but I can't. Like, yeah. So this is the Culture palette, and I'm going to do a orange makeup look, most likely. And I'll probably play with this Biafra and probably add some of this in there. Eyeshadow, I think that's how you say it, and Talking Drums. But the goal is to stick with the orange, the tangerine orange and that pastel orange. All right, so we're gonna go in with the Culture palette, and we're gonna jump right in with the Nyara Land, and we're gonna place that half apart on the half top of the eye. Bear with me. So I'm just gonna go, we're gonna look for a brush, and we're gonna go on in there. And don't be scared. Don't be scared. I see that creasing on that eye, but I can't help it. All right, so see how pretty this color is? It's giving like a mango vibe. Mango, so like, I'm gonna say 80% pastel orange with the remaining 20% like a very flat pastel yellow white, if that makes sense. I hope you guys can get that, like envision that. But that's what it's giving. I love mangoes. Pomegranate, pineapples. And yeah, this is already coming out really good. I'm just pressing it in, because when it comes time to blend it, I can't, once I blend, it's gonna lighten it up and it's gonna come off natural. You get what I'm saying? It's not stipple, and then I'm gonna start stacking everything in. So I went in with Talking Drums, and I press, just like this. Press. And I know this brush is big, but, sorry y'all, my lips are dry. But I went in with this, just press. And then I did that, like the windshield wiper. And then I went back in with Niagara Land, and I just stipple. But I feel like if you blend while you're applying the colors, the less blending you have to do once you're completely finished, if that makes sense. So I'm like doing all the hard work to create that seamless, you know what I'm saying, transition as I go. That's how I do my makeup, okay? All right, so now we're gonna jump in with 1960s, okay? And if you really want to get messy, messy, what is this? This looks like a blending brush. This brush, I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's by Jessup. I don't know where I got it from, but this is an old brush before Coastal Scents old, like 2009, 2010. It's old, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go in with this 1960. And I'm going to just press. See? And then you're just gonna go right there, like at an angle. This is what it's given. And when it comes to the creasing situation, my eyes are gonna be open anyway. So to stop that from happening, typically I'll like keep my eyes closed and then try to put a fan up, but that's like, yeah, most of the time your eyes are open. And then the shape of my eye and the way my lids are, it is what it is. It's gonna come out bomb, watch. But yeah, I really like how it's coming along. And yeah, now I'm gonna go in with this Jigawa. I think I'm gonna go in and clean up this a little bit. I don't know what to do. No, we're not even gonna do that. We're gonna go in and do that same old thing with the Jigawa and place that in the inner eye, and then we're gonna blend everything in. All right, so I went in with Jigawa up in the inner eye. And literally it's like a sun. So I had all the colors and I blended them. And then I'm gonna go back over with the Niagara Land to really make that seamless blend. And then I'm gonna put on some mediocre eyelashes. Nothing too much because I don't want it to pull away from the eyeshadow. Okay. That's the way that looks. So now I'm gonna go in and do my foundation. Go in, do my foundation. And I'm probably going to, I don't remember the directions for this, but this Cover FX. I'm gonna add some of that in there. Rose gold. Keep it super duper. I think it'll be pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna go through and go do my foundation. See what foundation does, man. So literally, you guys know I have eczema. So in regards to like the perfect match, my neck is definitely darker because I've always had breakouts or irritation on my neck. Like I couldn't wear wool, like a major struggle. So we're just literally lightly putting some of that, what is it called? I think this was the NC 45.5. And I'm gonna go on with a darker foundation. NC 55 as always. Or you know what? I'm gonna just use a darker powder or a bronzer over that because you don't have to always contour. I swear you don't. And the sponge is dry now. Alright, so now this is the what is this? I can't even think. It's so damn late. Just carving out my face. I ain't gonna do an NC 55. I'm just going in with this darker powder. And then I'm gonna put a bronzer over top of it. Don't worry, trust the process. All right, so literally all I did was just sweep, y'all. Just lightly sweep your face, just lightly sweep. And I feel like the more you sweep, the less flashback. Now, in regards to blush, we're gonna try something different, okay? Don't judge me, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this 9JA from the Culture palette. And this brush is not the correct brush, but I see like the angle and the way it's naturally angled. So I'm just literally gonna tap into it one time and then just smile and literally go in a circle and then tap, tap. And that's how you know it's the wrong brush, because of the way it's flowing. It's not hitting those, like when it's like angled or tapered, you'll know, like, I don't know how to explain. Look at how pretty that is, Ella. And that's not even with me going over my finishing powder. And there's a reason why I do that. So to create like that natural seamless look, I like to like blend it minimizes the work, and I feel like it gives it more of like a natural look. I don't even know, I hope I'm explaining that correctly, but I just like the look that it gives when I place everything underneath the finishing powder. And if I have to, I'll definitely touch it up, but no. And then literally I'm just gonna take this and just go tap 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 tap. Alright, so now I'm gonna go on with this dark tan, yes. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. And I'm gonna push, 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 push. Tap, 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 push, 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 push. And then I go over the sections that have the blush last, and I'm pressing it in, but I can like push and then do a sweeping motion throughout the rest. Let me just show y'all. So push, 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 stipple, 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 because we know the verbiage. We know the verbiage. Stipple, 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 stipple. Because remember, we already brushed back and forth to get that translucent powder off. So now this is just really making it blend and helping us not have flashback. Alright, so I really, 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 really don't want to use this color. I want to use like a orange color in the inner eye, but I'm like trying to really focus in on this palette because, yeah, when people watch this video, I want them to be able to like, yeah, be like, all right, I'm getting that. Because I was able to create one whole look with one palette. So this is don't judge my brush, y'all, but I just wet it. And now I'm gonna, oh, I actually love that. And that is the Shona, y'all. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay. I really want to go in with like an orange, but don't worry. Don't. Do you hear me? Do not judge my my pencils. So alright, so here goes nothing. Alright, so when I did do a swatch of this, it did come out super creamy, which it says cream, but I'm like, dang, can I have a little tap? So now I'm gonna go in. And I'm not gonna put a gloss on, only because I don't want it to move. I think I'm grateful. That's actually pretty. I actually like that.